Hey guys, I'm Cassandra Lee with Pussy Talk. Today we have KALEY AALIYAH, aka Pretty KALEY on IG if you want to follow her. And today, okay, well, off your Facebook, I noticed you talk a lot about like crystals and stuff like that. So somebody like me, I have no idea what everybody's talking about. Yeah. So to me, like, I don't mean to be offensive, but I'd be like talking to rocks, like, and they'd be like, "It's not rocks, it's crystals." It's not rocks. But so educate us. Like, what's your experience? What do you do with them? What is the purpose? What does it do for you?
So with the crystals I have now, I have a bunch. I have them on my altar right now.
Which means what?
So my altar is like an ancestral altar, and on there I have like different candles for certain things, and I have two statues that a friend of mine got me. They're Ghanaian statues, which I thought was really nice. Because I'm into practicing more African spirituality and things like that. So my ancestor altar also has a picture, of my dad, my grandma, like perfume that she liked to wear, and a gift that she had gotten me. Sometimes I'll put an offering on there, like of things that like his favorite candy, or like they do say though not to put like things that are vices to those people also.
So like if they like liquor or something, you don't put like
Yeah. So I have that. I have 2 cups of water on there too.
So like what do you do? Do you like okay, so as far as I understand, each crystal has like a different healing property. So say I'm
I
like
got some in my bag right now.
you carry them with you? What does it do for you like throughout the day?
They make me feel a little more grounded. Like I know amethyst. I had a pocket stone. Amethyst works for like
That's my
what is it?
birthstone, by the way.
That's awesome. It helps increase your intuition. I think it is. Don't quote me. Just look it up. But yeah, I use it when I meditate a lot too. So if that helps anybody to understand a little better, it helps you get a little more focus in your like third eye chakra because it's purple. So a lot of time with the chakras, they'll associate like different stones of that same color to that chakra. So you could use that stone to help yourself heal that certain chakra that you're having trouble with.
Why do people say to be careful? Like can it go bad?
I say be careful with anything when it comes to spirituality because, like, whatever you put out, you're gonna get back. So, and sometimes it can work in your favor. But I mean, at the end of the day, you're gonna have to pay for it regardless, especially if you're putting out evil. Like,
So can you do like love spells and stuff?
yeah, but those could backfire on people. That's why I don't do them. I don't do stuff like that.
Why
I don't
not?
do. I don't
Teach
do
me
love
one.
spells, and I don't
Teach me one.
morally. I can't put hexes on nobody because, like I said, stuff comes back to you.
I don't. I want to be. I want to
Regardless
be.
of
I
how
want to be
good
a
you are
good
of
witch.
a person.
So I just want to do love spells. Teach me love spells.
I have candles that like I don't know what I do mostly is just pray. Like I sit there and I pray and I meditate and like I'll talk to like my ancestors or like you do certain guided meditations. Like I did one time and I saw like my past life regression and like but I do it with a group though. So a woman that I go to, my aunt's best friend, she's a medium too. So she's giving me messages from my dad before, which is really nice. And like my
But how do you know this lady's just not like fuck you, give me your money, just whatever? So let me just tell this girl what she want to
well,
hear.
like I don't want to put her, I don't want to put it out there like that, but like she's never charged me like when she's come to me with messages like that, and like she's so close of a friend to my aunt,
Like they feel
yeah,
genuine
she's
too.
not like that. Like she's told us of her own, like she's seen like she sees things. Like I'm not really like that. I kind of can hear things sometimes, but like that's about it.
What's that called? Clairvoyance.
Yeah, she said when you can hear things, it's like clairaudient. But
And then when you
sometimes I
see
do
things.
see things, but it'll be like in dreams or it'll be like visions throughout the day.
So do you consider yourself a witch?
I don't like to say that. I just like to say I'm spiritually like in tune with myself. I'm still learning every day, but like I don't want to call myself a witch because I don't believe in doing things when you don't fully know what you're doing because you'll fuck yourself up.
Isn't that what you're doing though? I mean, there's not a clear guide as to like.
I always go to somebody higher up than me. Like now, there's a shop in Springfield. It's a Botanica de Ifa. So I go there and I talk to the Bablawo, and he he told me the last time I went there, all I'm gonna say is you haven't really caught me out nowhere since. So
Where's that located? Drop the address for the people.
shoot, I'll tell you right now. And go talk to
'Cause,
George.
shit, I want to go.
A
So
lot
if
of
I
y'all
never-
need to get right.
But if I never picked up a stone or never talked to my ancestor, if I don't even know what I'm talking about, where I'm going, what I'm doing, I can still go to this guy and he'll tell me something.
Yeah. He is located on 170 Boston Road.
170 Boston Road.
You would miss it if you're not looking for it. Like I literally was thinking about like this stuff, like how I wanted to get a reading. Like I felt like shit was not going right for like a minute. Like I just felt like somebody was doing work on me. Like somebody's trying to sabotage me.
What would you say to the people that love Jesus and feel like this is bad?
I respect your views, so I just hope that you respect mine. That's all I can say. Because I'm not going to tell nobody else. If that's what makes you feel better to go about your life, you can have that. But this makes me feel better going about my life.
Do they not go together? Are they completely separate?
There's a lot of people that I know will still pray to God and be sitting at their ancestral altar, or like they'll have like a archangel of Michael or something like that on their altar, and I've asked before for an archangel to, give me guidance and patience and stuff. So I guess it goes hand in hand, but it depends on.
Now, what about all y'all? Okay, y'all all spiritual, but y'all be toxic too.
That's true, because it's duality. You have to be both.
So where do y'all draw the line? Because matter of fact, what's the most toxic thing you ever did to a nigga? Because you just saw some real spiritual stuff, but I know there's still work to be done.
No, there's a lot, but duality, because like I said, you have to be able to handle both. There's light and dark to everybody, so nobody can sit and say they're perfect. You're just not.
So do you go about toxicity like more intensely because
I really can be I can really be
like
crazy,
you curse people.
Yeah, I curse people out. Like there's only one lesson. There's one time I ever did really. I put this nigga in my shoe cause it was just so foul. Like I can't even
tell the people. We want to hear it all.
Oh man,
tell us from the beginning. What do you do?
What happened?
Are you thinking about it if you want to tell us?
Because it's really just, I can't.
You gotta tell it. We want to know. Now you got us all intrigued.
So when I put him in my shoe, basically I wrote his name, his birthday, because I knew it. Like I knew his government, all that. Put it on this brown piece of paper bag.
Doesn't have to be a paper bag.
Who I went to about it, that's what she told me to do. So I did what she told me to do. She made sure, though, she kept asking me, she was like, all right, because she's basically kind of like my auntie. So I was like, yo, you have to, help me. I'm
so you went out your way with malicious intent.
Yeah, I did.
Like you said, duality, right?
Yeah, no, for real. For real.
So then, okay, you put on a
I
paper
definitely
bag.
feel like I got my karma for that shit. But
you got payback? So, okay, wait. What did you want to happen to him? Tell us, because my brain is working right
now. I was just like, okay, here's just loophole.
So, can you not tell us? Is it like bad juju or something? Or you just don't want to share?
No, it brings me to such a terrible place. Oh, God. Okay, so I felt this is how I am as a person. This is why I say morally I can't do that to anybody else ever again in my life.
You learned your lesson.
Yeah, because I felt so terrible about it, literally like a day and a half after the fact that I had done it. And I was like, I just can't have this on my conscience like this, that I did that. Like, he has a son too. Like, I would never want something bad to happen to him. That would affect his whole, like, that's a whole chain reaction of shit.
But it was too late.
I took the piece of paper out of my shoe and I burned it and I just prayed on it. I was like, I know I did wrong, but just forgive me for wherever I fell short and wherever I wronged somebody else or wronged myself. And that's all I could do.
But were you successful? Did you get what you wanted?
I don't know because I haven't spoken to him since, so I really don't know.
Did he cheat on you?
So this is the thing. We weren't even in a relationship, but it was like...
He made you believe you were.
No. It wasn't even like that. Like, I just really fucked him. Like, I really liked him. He had a big dick. And it was great. He had a big dick, and it was great. Like...
So you were dickmatized.
Yeah.
So what happens to all of us?
I was dickmatized.
You just went a little step further and just did some wild shit.
But it was like we were fucking with each other, and then like, all right,
girl, we all been there. Tell us. We want to know. I mean,
he was trying to make it. So you know how niggas just shut up. You tell them straight up. I sat in his face at his house before I left. After we fucked. If you're fucking other bitches, can you just tell me that? Because
they're never gonna tell you.
But it was like. I genuinely, like, I wasn't having sex with nobody, so I'm like, look, like, and if you are, I don't care, but you could just tell me because, one, you just fucked me with no condom and thought that it was just whatever. So, obviously, I'm not the only bitch you do that with, so I just need to know.
Okay. And he didn't tell you?
No, like, mind you, he's 30, and I was still, I think I was still like 21 at the time.
Dickmatized by an older nigga. Yes, we've been there.
Yeah.
It happens.
But like, then later on. Okay, hold up. I'm gonna tell y'all, but I don't know if you're gonna have to edit it out or not.
It's okay. Leave it up to us.
No, because it's for real. And it's some real shit, so we could all just, okay?
This is a safe place.
Okay, so we have been dealing with each other for some time now, but I had went and seen some other dude. Mind you,
after you told him you weren't seeing nobody?
But this was just, because if that's the type, whatever. I did lie. I went to go see this dude, but I wasn't trying to fuck this nigga.
Yes, you were.
No, I wasn't. I swear to God, I was not. I wasn't. Because I'll tell you why. So on the way there, that day, I was already feeling funny. Like, he was just one of those people, like, the plans switched up the same day. Like, but it was like he had been so one way, like a scary movie almost. That's how the switch was with him that day. Like, which is why shit went how it went. But I'm driving there, whatever. First of all, my first mistake was he's the nigga from motherfucking Bridgeport. So, bitch, what the fuck?
What kind of dick is that?
Bitch, what the fuck you doing in Bridgeport?
Right, that's some dick.
But he went to college, so I'm thinking I'm going to the school. Then the shit switched up, and it was some house. So I know, like I said, in my spirit, I be knowing shit, but I'm one of those people like. I gotta go through shit to really like get it, which is dumb, but like, hey, it is what it is. So I get there in the house or whatever. This shit looks like a fucking what the fuck
trap house, like it's dirty.
Yeah, but he lives there with like some other boys on his soccer team because he plays soccer. Okay. Point is, I was in the house or whatever, but like. It was just sketch from the minute I walked in the house, like
it didn't feel right.
And then went into this room. Mind you, it was just like, just like I said, it was sketch from the minute I walked in the house. So,
but you're like, let's see where this goes. I would have too, because I'm very curious, very hard-headed too.
So, I'm sitting there on this couch. Mind you, there's no bed in this room. It's not even. It's maybe, mind you, the size of that corner. almost that room.
It's like a closet
with a couch.
And that's it.
And he was making it seem like he lived there or something. So clearly there's no bed in here. So either you don't live here and these are your friends, where your friends stay at. But mind you, it's some other like weird white kids. But from my experience in school, white kids, I should have known better because they be acting weird. And the white boys on sports teams be doing weird ass shit to girls.
They think rape is funny anyways. Keep going.
Exactly. So I'm in there. We're in the room or whatever. We're just talking because I'm not really saying much because it's like, okay, what are we really going to talk about? Like, what are we really going to do?
Were you offended? Did you think that
I was offended?
He thought that he was smashing you on this couch in this closet?
Yep.
So you were like, nah, I'm not fucking doing this.
Yeah. So I'm just sitting there.
Nigga.
Yeah, I'm just sitting there like, so then he's just looking at me like, oh, like, you're so beautiful. Like, you're so pretty. Like, oh, why are you sitting so far from me? Like, then trying to, like, be grabby, right? Mm-hmm. So he lifts me up, which is what I hate. One thing I hate when people do. Don't pick me up. I know I'm smaller than a lot of people.
I never heard that from a girl before.
I do not like that shit.
Really? Maybe because I'm a little bigger. I appreciate it.
I'd be like, I'm not. Don't pick me up. Because then it makes me just feel like I don't like when I feel like I can't move around. Like,
don't try to manhandle.
Yeah, don't do that. Okay. Especially we're not even on that type of time, or we're not even on that level. Mm-hmm. So he picks me up, and then is holding me like this, like on his lap.
This is the first time you chill with him.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Too much.
And then he grabs my face and he starts trying to kiss me. So then all this is happening. Then. Whoop, and then he put me on my back on this couch. So then I'm on my back on this couch, but he's like on me heavy, so I can't even really move. Like,
so you're like freaking out on the inside.
Yeah, because I'm like, I can't move, and I already really kind of know what's up at this point.
And these white boys ain't about to save me.
Yeah, and nobody in this house, mind you, this whole time. This is why I hate when anybody says this to me, like, oh, just be easy, like, be easy. That's all I remember he kept saying. Just be easy, like. Because I kept saying, like, you're hurting me, like, because you're squeezing me mad tight. Then, like, which I hate when guys think that, like, you're putting mad pressure on my pussy. Why do you think that feels good?
What was he? What was his race? Was he white too?
No, he was African.
I don't have too much experience with Africans, so I'm just gonna keep this one to myself. But an African hanging out with a whole bunch of white boys would have been a whoop 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 to me too. So, but like you said, you have to live and learn. So, I want to know how this ends.
So then,
how did you get out of it?
He's sitting there, he's trying to rub on me. It's not feeling good. You're just hurting me. I keep saying that. He keeps trying to shush me because he hears me getting louder. Mm-hmm. But I also know as a woman, I can't beat up no man that's bigger than me.
I was about to say that's bigger than you, though. You gotta add that practice.
I can't do that. And I'm not even gonna pretend like I can't. Granted, I'll fight as hard as I can, I guess, but I also am not about to get myself into no extra shit. Mm-hmm. So then he was just trying to fuck. So I was like, look, like, all right, because he kept pulling down my pants and stuff. So I'm like, look, all right, like, if you have a condom, like, whatever, just do it. Like, I don't care. So but he's like, oh, I don't like I don't have all that. Like, da 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 da. I kept making it one of those, but I kept making a point, like, no, like, just go. So he went to go try to get one. Then he came back, tried to act like the shit didn't fit, didn't even attempt to put it on. Then literally he puts it on the tip of his dick and shoves it in me. When I tell you, after all that whole ordeal, I left.
This is the guy that you did the paper bag shit. Yes. Okay, so you know what? I'm kind of with you on this one. So I'm going to give you kudos for even stopping it, because I think I would have went all the way with that one. Like, I would have said get hit by a car, all types of shit.
No, he did that. I went to my friend after, basically he raped me. And I went to my best friend's dorm after and had to fish a condom out of me. Because when he took it out, he was like, oh, well, I don't know where it went. Because I'm like, did you even use a condom? So I had to I've never had to do that in my life. I was so freaking out. Like, I'm going to get toxic shock because I have condoms stuck up my pussy.
Okay, so is this the guy that you put his name on the paper bag and put in your shoe?
No.
This isn't the guy?
I did that to 2 people.
All right, so I need to know each of the 2 people, what was their curses? You don't have to say what they did, but I want to know what the curses
that I
were.
wanted them to catch something.
That girl, fuck that. That ain't even that bad.
It is bad.
What? Everybody done had an STD. Fuck that.
That's bad. But that's what I'm saying. You shouldn't even have to go through that shit.
Girl, I thought you was like, I hope you get hit by a train. I hope you fucking, maybe if it was like AIDS, okay, I'd be like, woo. But it's like, you gotta take a pill for a week? I mean, that is not even that bad. Why you feel so bad?
Because I'm that type of person. I don't want nobody to have to experience that because
damn, like evil?
Because this
mind you, evil and so good.
Right, I'm confused. That's why I say, wait, am I evil?
You like dumb evil, like you know how to do some evil ass shit, but you like
yeah, an STD? That's too far.
Yeah, but sprinkle some evil.
Okay, because I went to the doctor. Mind you, this happened. This literally happened the day before Valentine's Day.
Oh, piece of shit.
Right.
I mean, you were already, but...
So this happened the day before Valentine's Day. I went to the doctor.
Wait. What is he doing away at college and he got kids?
No, this is not. The other one that I was regularly sleeping with had a kid.
What was his curse?
That for him too, because
you wanted them both
because
to
when it happened, I thought I hit him up first because I'm fucking you.
Was he African too?
No,
regular black.
He's fine. He's black, but he's like
he looks like still talking about he's fine.
He's fine. I hate that nigga, but he's fine. He looked like Chris. I used to tell him all the time. I'll say this. I used to be like, you look like Chris Brown's older brother Jay.
I didn't know Chris Brown had a brother.
He don't, but I'll be like, if Chris Brown had another brother.
So you had a light-skinned nigga and an African and said fuck them both.
Yeah, and guess what? I told this nigga that happened with him. When I had hit him up, I was like, look, like, you told me you're not sleeping with nobody, so what is up? He's talking about, I'm so sorry, like, my actions put you at risk like that. Da-da-da-da. Took all this responsibility for shit, right? Oh, I hope we can still work it out, right? He goes to the fucking doctor. Apparently, he didn't have it. I got chlamydia from that boy. He tried to tell me, I didn't get it.
And you were the spreader? Yeah. Damn.
He tried to tell me that he didn't have it. Huh? But I thought it was crazy that he didn't have it because we had sex multiple times after the fact. That's why I'm going all this time and not feeling no type of way. I didn't feel no type of way till after one time me and him had sex. That's why I went to him.
So you're telling a nigga, make sure you're protecting yourself again. Don't be giving me nothing.
Yeah, but I told that boy to put a condom on. He acted like, I don't know how to put it on. Then tried to act like as if it didn't fit on him. And then shoved it up in there. And then I'm fishing condoms out me.
So you know he was lying. You know he definitely had it too, right? He just ain't want to give
That's what I'm saying. That's why I did that shit. Because, nigga, you're fucking lying. You probably went to the doctor and got that shit fixed before you even told me anything. Yep. That's why I did that shit.
He lied. He had that shit.
Fuck that nigga. That's why I did that shit. And he tried to fucking play me and be like, oh, you know what? I just can't trust you. So, you know what? We're just not gonna. Oh, but remember when you wanted to work it out, bitch?
He said,
but now you don't want to work it out with me.
My round of antibiotics. I don't want to do this again.
Yep. He finished his meds before me and he didn't want to fucking...
I'm fucking dead.
He was like, you know what? I love the sex. I really do. But I just don't trust you. Bitch, fuck you.
Well, you know, that's the basis of most of these relationships nowadays.
Bitch, fuck you.
Love the sex, but you don't trust them. That's fucking crazy. So you wanted a curse for 2 people to get the STD and you done.
Yeah, because y'all both knew, because either that nigga knew he had it or that nigga knew he had it and nobody said nothing to me. Because I go to the doctor even when I'm not fucking. I have records of that shit.
So that's also your karma, because he was like, I'm not doing nothing.
I did say I wasn't doing nothing, but shit, niggas is lying to me, so I was lying to niggas.
Thank you so much for coming. Thank you for sharing your story. If anyone wants to share their story or come talk to us about anything that's happened to you as well, let us know. STD awareness, don't be ashamed. It happens to almost everyone. If you ain't get one, are you really fucking? But anyways, make sure you go get checked out. Don't be ashamed, because somebody's definitely lying. Probably that nigga. Period. So go get checked out, y'all.